Good afternoon, everybody, and thank you very much, Marion, for that introduction. And may I extend my greetings to the members of the Press Club, the management of the Press Club, our diplomatic corps, our journalists and members of the Fourth Estate, ladies and gentlemen. At the outset, I would like to begin by paying tribute to Pravin Gordhan, who many of you may not know is in hospital at the moment in a very serious state of health. He has his family with him, and I'm paying tribute to his incredible bravery during the 9 wasted years of the Zuma era. Our thoughts and prayers, I think, should be with him and his family in this particularly difficult time. And certainly from my side, as the leader of the Democratic Alliance, we wish him a speedy recovery, and we wish comfort to his family and friends. It's a huge honor for me to be back here at the Cape Town Press Club. The last time I spoke to you was in March, but it feels like a lifetime ago. Lenin, and that's Vladimir, not John, famously said that there are decades when nothing's happened, and then there are weeks when decades happen. And certainly the weeks following the 24th of May, we've seen huge changes in us. South Africa has changed. There is renewed hope, a sense of optimism, light at the end, our security, and indeed our constitution itself. So I want to set out for you today, if I may, the DA's approach to the Government of National Unity. I want to explain as clearly as I can why we're in it, what our policy priorities are, and the approach that we're going to take to the ANC in government. So let's start at the beginning. Why are we in the Government of National Unity? The reality is that 30 years into our democracy, South Africa is in a state of deep crisis. And in the wake of the historic election, South Africa needed a government to be able to chart a way forward out of the crisis. We have normalized so much tragedy over the last 30 years, but we mustn't forget that South Africa's situation is not normal. We have the highest unemployment rate in the world outside of a war zone. For almost 10 years, our population has grown faster than our economy, which means that South Africans have been getting poorer and poorer. And as a consequence, millions of South Africans are trapped in poverty with no serious prospect of escaping it. And the state coffers are running dry. But we cannot get further into debt, as the skyrocketing debt servicing costs will mean we face economic collapse, heightened borrowing costs, the defunding of basic services, collapsed infrastructure, and all the grim effects that these have on the lives of